It's alright. I don't even know where that shit is.
Oh, sometimes I get in a feeling.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I wish that said talk shit to this nigga. Did you hear him just now? Like, so everything he says is gonna come through here.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. They'll start with a run by Mitchell, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it's
yeah, but the way they have it now is that I could play you even if you're on Xbox.
Key part of any team's offensive game
yeah.
plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
Second and 6.
Why you say that? Everyone has like their own like
on the option right is Jackson.
Like just I don't know, like own preference. You know, some people like PlayStation is Sony.
What does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
So just
Bill
play
Gates
number
made some
3 here
incredible
on the opening drive, and it's an early
Microsoft.
3rd and 1. They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Faced with their first 3rd down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen 3rd down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yardage?
Yeah, and his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on 1st down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
2nd down and 6 now. Lamb will go in motion. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. One interception. It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run.
I get a good feeling that I never knew that I had before. Chris is a bitch.
Believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Well, no matter your experience level as a quarterback, you throw an interception on that first drive, maybe a little shaken up. Nice response there to get their first down.
I think you make an excellent point. I don't care who you are. You throw an interception, it's going to get to you a little bit. But the ones that we've seen that are the best, you never notice it. They don't come to the bench, throw their helmets, they don't do any of that. They just go back out the next drive and act like it never happened. And that's what we're seeing here.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They go play action now. Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
Now Jackson on first down. Well, this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Second and 10. Jackson. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat.
Now that's a heck of a moment for your first sack of the game, because if this long drive ends without a touchdown because of that sack, we're going to look back and say that might be one of the biggest plays of this contest.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Looking to throw. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. Touchdown! Mark Andrews, 40 yards. And the Ravens get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Why are they dancing?
Is that some shit? I don't know. Yo, don't drop me.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Drop this nigga. My nigga, I scream.
And he'll decide.
I have him in there.
Their drive will begin at the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. And it may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good start. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They go back to Pollard on second down. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Going to run again here with Pollard. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
One further up.
That's good.
On second down, it's Pollard. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3.
All right, guys.
Now Prescott going to change the play. Third and short yardage. Prescott. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Justin Madubuike working his way to the quarterback that time.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
On is the punter, Brian Anger, to kick this one away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Over the middle, complete. That's Flowers. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 37 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Jackson now. And this is taken in at the 5. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
Like Olane, you said? For real? What?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And he is met in his tracks.
For a kid though, like I feel like when I was a kid, like that drop would have been like serious.
That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one by.
Why? As a kid?
Well, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They
Why?
Very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallow.
God, I can't wait to see
He worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Now 3rd down throw, and misses the target, incomplete.
Well, this first half is not gone according to plan so far, offensively,
Thank you, I appreciate it.
or even defensively for that matter.
No, I didn't hear the door either. He didn't even call me.
Come on this drive.
They can call mother.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. Taking it about the 16. Nice punt, but good work on the return.
He didn't even knock the door.
And the Ravens, they'll take over.
Not too long. Mommy, tomorrow can you bring this with you back to Lisa? Can you bring this with you back to Lisa?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how do we
Hey, how you doing? Good night.
Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game. So they just
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you outside waiting,
pick up the first down.
You gave me 2 peppers.
2 minutes to play.
Yeah.
First
You
half.
asked for
It's
that?
14
nah,
to
that's
nothing.
not what they usually do.
No, it's always like 1.
Third down and 1. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
And what a weapon to have when you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up first downs.
Thank you, baby.
You're welcome, dude. Tastes good? It look good.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
For real?
Throwing is Jackson. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. First down, here's Mitchell. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. On first down, they go back to Mitchell. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. Now Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. From 17 yards out. And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Well, I don't think that we're ready yet to say the route is on, but they have certainly looked near flawless here in this first half, and now an extra point away from making it 21-0.
Yeah, and your experience led you to say that because we have both seen those 21-0 leads come and go in this
See the
league.
score right, baby.
But this one feels pretty darn secure. And here's the other part. Even when people
On
chip
the
away
Ravens.
at it, it forces you into being almost perfect on the other side, doesn't it, in order to try and mount a comeback.
Kicking his ass.
That's his favorite team.
No, he's a Steelers fan, actually.
From a
Which
yard
is a
or
rival
two
of the
deep, here
Ravens.
comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Getting his ass kicked, actually.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. Down the sideline he goes. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly get their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And that's going to be incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Why do you say that?
And he'll get it inside the 40 to
I
the
feel like
39.
I feel like most niggas, I'm not gonna say every nigga, I feel like most niggas play a game.
As they'll stop it with
Even if they
13
suck, like
seconds
some
to
niggas
play
really
here
suck
in
and they
quarter
think they're
one.
good.
The line to gain is the 33 on third
Nah, Chris,
down.
bro. This is not his game. He'll probably tell you that, but
What's his game?
he's pretty good in 2K, I'm not gonna lie.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And unable to
he's pretty good in 2K. Like, I played him a couple times in 2K.
They took their shot, but it's
I would say he's probably like the best in the chat in 2K.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll
Seabass
get
pretty
all
good
the
too.
leg he's got here. This will be from 56 yards out.
What?
And his kick is good. He got
Probably need one of the things.
as it's good from 56 yards out. And the route is on. It's 24-0. So, Charles, they get to them with the first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the
This is
ball
some real,
away,
like,
what's the
island
first thing
shit.
a coach tells his defense?
Yeah, it's some
Don't
Spanish
let
shit.
them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The fire.
I was looking for it,
there, guys, and don't let
but
them put
Wawa got like
some
a very diverse selection.
Here this first half as
They
the
do?
kick gets away.
I didn't even see it.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Yeah, like, I usually, like, that's how I thought I was gonna be able to find a nutriment in there. Cause, like, you know, you go to like the milky section, like, like where they be having the what do you call it? They be having like the iced coffees.
Final play of the half, Prescott. Here's a screen now for Pollard. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Where's your pop?
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. And the half will begin with a touchback.
It's funny, when I get the game, niggas don't talk that shit no more. Nigga can't even get one bucket.
About set
Nigga
for this
can't
next
score
drive
one
by the
point.
Cowboys offense.
Niggas don't talk that
They
shit.
look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get... Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
These niggas, man. Get Lexi activated, nigga.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Right back to Mitchell on second down. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great effort there. His second.
You about to quit. Don't quit, bro.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'm recording it. It's on YouTube.
Oh.
Let me hit camera quick. Do I even have his phone number on this shit?
Paper, now you feel different. All it take, don't talk, you
Excuse me.
Trying to see if somebody else want to play. If not, then we can take off. Oh, we just oh.
Who's that?
That's Chris again. Put it right back. Excuse me.
This girl said she made plantains today and they came out good. People can't make plantains?
That girl said she surprised herself, probably. Oh. Well, you know, people be bunning them shits up still. Said, you know, people bunning them shits up still.
Right back to the lab. Gotta go to work, I'm revving up my engine. I was just putting groceries in the bag. Now wait a minute, yeah, forgot to mention. I'm $100 million richer. Might paint $100 million picture. One man army, but I don't fatigue. Better have 100 million coming with you. Got good karma, so I'm riding pistol. Hit the crossover, leave them playing Twister. Or they thought that I was just a now when I do, they call me Mister. Stop it, big wall will suffice. Play with the family, playing with your life. Just got the ops hurt, looking sick. So we gon' disinfect them like a wipe. Had that boy a big cat with no stripes. Now on the gram, ain't worried about a light. Yeah, I had to go ahead and raise the fee. If you ain't rocking with it, take a hike.
Say you gon' ride, say you gon' step by me. Spin the slide, say you gon' step by me. Who gon' step by me? Who gon' step by me? Say you gon' ride. Is he gon' step by me? Can't do it back, keep racks on me. Name him with I keep
This piece is fine. I believe I'm just starting.
keep riding. I can do everything that you gon' like. Already famous, I'm living a life. All up in that new thing. I'm swerving and hogging the both lanes.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Steel City at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. The kicker, Chris Boswell, has it ready to go, and we are underway from Pittsburgh. This taken in at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 9. St. Brown in motion right. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 70 yards. And the Lions need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
So I used to play in this league in Madden, and you pretty much everyone. It's 32 teams in the NFL, so we used to get everyone to play like as a team. So like you're playing against someone every game of the year. Like I used to take that shit so seriously. Like you used to have to set times to play your game. So I used to be like, yo, get on 4th and 7. We could play the game at 8. And it's like we had a whole group chat and everything. Like yo, like it used to be so official, bro. That shit used to make me so mad. I used to get so mad over this game, bro. That shit is actually like scary how mad I used to get over this fucking game, bro. I used to play like I used to play my game for the night and like be pissed, exactly. But the people who play Madden for money, they're like millionaires. Yes, like yes, I'll have to look it up, but the highest earning like Madden player, he makes like $250.
On play action, they'll throw, sliding out of the pocket.
Yeah, maybe even more than that. But like, I remember I was watching because they have like a tournament that they show on YouTube and stuff. I was watching it and they were saying how that like his lifetime earnings is like 700 reps. I'll play Madden.
It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the two tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now Pickett. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. After the interception, here's Goff. And it's caught. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's 2nd and goal. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On 2nd and goal, there's an option play left. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. They'll come out in the pistol. Now Goff on 3rd and goal. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. And the Steelers force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit
backwards a little bit in order to try to get to the ball even faster.
And Najee going to have a Steelers first down as he gets this up past the 20. They'll run again with Harris. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Harris running straight ahead. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Pickett, he'll look to throw it. Flush to his right. That is caught. And he will have the Steelers first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. Now a first down carry for Harris. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Excuse me.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, here's Pickett. Going across the formation, he finds Fryermuth. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 43. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. On the give, this is Harris. Down to the 40.
Yeah, I seen a picture of them together.
When a drive goes this long,
Yeah, that's dope. How like it looked like it just turned like a little laundromat into like a good looking video.
I know a lot of people think they get fatigued on a long drive. Actually, a lot of times the reverse happens. They actually get energized because they're controlling the ball and they're the ones dictating to the defense.
Eluding the pressure
And I was holding him back a little bit.
That's complete to his tight end.
Like in what sense? Like did she be like, no, you can't go for touchdown?
Lions 19. A gain there of 21 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They hand this off to Harris.
Exactly. Or early morning, yeah. Or like even if it's some simple shit like a nigga like wanna like I know niggas be recording videos in the studio too.
Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Pickett now to throw off the play fake. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them up the scoreboard here.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Pickett back to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Boswell's kick is good.
How many and big teeth?
On the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Well, still some climbing left to do to get back to even, but forcing a turnover and getting
said, how many and big
a small
teeth?
step toward erasing the early deficit.
Absolutely. That interception field goal, that's the beginning of what they hope will be several steps towards erasing that deficit and building a lead of their own by the time this game is over.
Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they'd better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Play action. It's gone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Fans do love the long ball, don't they? And he already found his guy once. Tried to give him another chance there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect, but as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm. Throwing on 3rd. Gone.
What?
To the double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
Well, it cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
Pickett's throw complete to Freiermuth. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. This is Harris. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the mark. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. On the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
Some good strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Let's go now.
Off play action. Pickett steps away. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Aleem McNeil, what an effort to get in there and drop him. The 1st and goal looked like things were set up nicely, and now all of a sudden on 2nd and goal, Charles, a big challenge ahead of them.
And you have to know when you're this close to the goal line, things are going to happen faster, so you've got to get the ball out quick. Not going to have much time in the pocket before the defenders bring pressure.
Pickett looking to throw on 2nd down. Looking for Pickens. He's got him on the out route. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. Pickett sets up play action. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. 5 Boswell's kick is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they had the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And now what's happening on the return is he'll get this to about the 23. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. Running game struggles in the first half. Opposition needs to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
No, I'm still winning. But
They run the play fake. Here's Pickett.
I'm supposed to. There it is.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Yo.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Looking to throw, Pickett. To the sideline and incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the third quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. There they are going for it. Here's Pickett. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. Now a play fake, and it's gone. He's got this to Williams, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. He got 29 yards that time.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
But that was actually throwing game 101 right there. You challenge double coverage like that, you're liable to get burned. Fortunate, that was just incomplete.
On second down, Montgomery. He lost it.
What?
Third down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
And the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And yet again, Goff is intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take possession here as they got it at their own 4-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. Pickett now from near his own goal line. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. They'll wind up getting 7 on the ground, and that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Pickett going to keep it himself. Only needed a few inches to pick it up and get behind your center and barrel forward like he did.
And remember what the GMs have told us? We build an offensive line starting with our center. The guy who can make all the line calls and also move those big defensive tackles in order to pick up 1st downs.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. Well, that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Got that look for me there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his 1st catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the 2nd half.
And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. Now run straight ahead with Warren. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. He's on his way. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jalen Warren, 77 yards. And the Steelers have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter.
Yeah, they would have been happy with a 1st down, but this is even better. Once he's past the marker, it's cream cheese from there. And he bumps it to the outside, and it's just going to run away from defenders on his way toward the pylon.
Pickett will try to throw for this. That's caught at the 1. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and real.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the 2nd half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. 13 yards remaining on second down. Pickett will look to throw it here. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And it's third down. Back to throw, Pickett. And that will be incomplete as well. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Going for it on fourth down. Here's Pickett. Working in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Steelers first down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed to convert on 4th and long. Now a give, running left is Harris. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 81 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
And we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower. That front seven reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
First down, and they go back to Harris. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
On second down, this is Harris. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
And the Steelers on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. They run again with Harris. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Pickett going to keep it himself. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line. Here's Harris, and he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
And as this drive began, the offense had to be thinking touchdown, knowing the situation. Even after that loss, touchdown still on their minds. This is a one-possession game. A field goal doesn't do them a whole lot of good.
Now Pickett, changing the play. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. They'll roll him out right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
So many times I advocate not challenging coverage downfield, but on this play, I thought he made an excellent decision to actually do so. If that had been complete, that would have been one for the highlight reel.
Pickett now, 3rd and goal. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Pickett and the rest of the Steeler offense staying on the field. They'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
You got that.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. To Montgomery to begin the drive. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
And that's caught by Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. That pass caught. It's Williams. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 1 timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Here's 1st and goal. Montgomery is into the end zone. A touchdown, Lions. Touchdown, Detroit. So now here come the Lions up to go for 2. Now it's Goff. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. So a little under 50 seconds to go. Plenty of time if they can get this onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hand scene. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And the knee is taken for the Steelers out of the victory formation. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead, that home field advantage. I think